APTN's documentary series Future History tells the stories of people across the country reclaiming their Indigenous culture and traditions, sparking a debate about Canadian history as we know it. Season 2 kicks off tomorrow, and producer Jennifer Podemsky and co-host Sarain Fox join us now. Welcome to both of you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
Jennifer, you had a successful Season 1. Tell our viewers what they can expect from Season 2.
Season 2, I think, goes a lot more in depth to the journey of Sarain, our co-host Chris Nargang, and more into the personal experiences of the people we're profiling, because it's really a celebration of reclamation of culture and identity. So we just dove deeper, and it works.
Sarain, the second season starts with your co-host having a conversation with his mom and grandmother, who's a survivor of the residential school program. And his history and culture had been hidden from him for most of his life. What was that like?
You know, I sat in his mother's living room when that was happening and had to listen to her talk about her indigeneity and what it meant to her, and it was really confronting to me. And it really, to be honest, it made me, you know, have a lot more empathy for Chris, but it also made me think about the way that I was raised and how many people are out there who don't grow up with their culture, and how incredibly hurtful and profound and how it affects your whole life. So it was huge for me.
What were you able to do differently with Season 2 that maybe you only scratched the surface on, that, or that you wanted to say, oh, if we get to a Season 2, this is what we want to do?
Honestly, I think we did everything differently, because I feel like I was really stumbling through the first season as a director and producer, and like really trying to make the best thing possible for my community and our viewers. And I feel like we made a lot of mistakes, so we refined it. We honed we softened the edges. And I think just cinematically and story-wise, everything is better. And these guys were amazing too. I think that's a big difference, is they were better hosts in Season 2.
What's been the response from viewers about it? Because it's a show with a mission. So what did people tell you about how it was received?
I think people like it. I think the audience seems to be inspired by the celebratory tone of reclaiming identity. And Canadians who are non-Indigenous feel grateful that we're building that bridge of communication to share these stories.
Yeah, I think these are stories that have been uplifted in our living rooms and kitchens for a long time, and they haven't been on the mainstream. So I think for young Indigenous people, especially who are watching from at home, they see themselves in a way that they haven't seen themselves in the media before. And for me, that's what it's about.
And how, Sarain, how's Jennifer as a boss?
Oh my gosh. So Jennifer was actually one of my very first bosses ever in showbiz.
Yeah.
And she's the best. She's my favorite person to work for. So she's the best. Really wealth of talent, and to be working alongside someone who's had so much experience in the industry is really huge.
What does it mean for you? Because, you know, it is a celebration. It's a celebration of reclaiming culture and traditions. But you are also leading by example and being a leader as a woman, an Indigenous woman, taking a leadership role in directing and producing. Now, why was it important for you to sort of wear those hats?
I think out of necessity and sheer willpower to do something that I felt had to be done a specific way and with a lot of cultural integrity. And I feel like everything we do, we sort of carry our community with us. And I had to be sure that that was done properly and in a respectful way. So I'm happy to like share it around and open it up now, but I really had to make sure that that was done with that vision and integrity.
Still room to grow as a producer director in Season 3?
I hope so.
Yeah?
I hope so. We're in talks and developing. So yes.
Well, congratulations to both of you, to your entire teams.
Thank you.
Awesome. Chimigwe.
And Season 2 of Future History premieres tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern on APTN.